What's going on, guys? Bankrubber Games here, more Elden Ring and the Shadow of the Erdtree DLC. Last episode, when we left off, it was a little bit of a slower episode. We were mainly talking to a lot of NPCs to make sure that we make our way through their quests. But we did travel and explore our way to find this cathedral where we met a couple of interesting characters as well. So I recommend going back and watching last episode if you haven't seen it. But last episode I was a little bit disappointed by how much we got to use our new weapon. So this episode we're going to kick things off by doing Bonny Gaol, and that way there should be plenty of enemies for us to test our new toy out on. And these jail dungeons have all been pretty fun, always quite creepy, definitely fun to explore. Quite maze-like as well, literally. One of them did have a maze in. These horrific enemies. It's like another quite big area, this one. That did look like a point of no return. I have a sneaking suspicion we can jump down on these jars. What attack they just did that wiped out our health like that. It might have been like the sort of spitting attack they do, and might have got hit by like pretty much all the projectiles. But we did pick up another hefty crack bomb, which is always useful. got to love the Elden Ring community. It's like the FromSoft community because it's the that's Dark Souls and I think helping each other out. I think the message said there was a talisman up here. And just follow this path around and see what we come across. Still horn charm +2. I don't remember there being a horn scent charm +1. It's quite a considerable amount. I don't think we're going to be using that at the moment though. To be fair, I can't remember what robustness does. Blood loss and frostbite. So again, quite a niche use there. Guessing that's everything. Up there. I'm just going to change over to the blasphemous blade. Get the Sword of Milos so we can get our FP back at the same time. I feel like the FP regen on the Sword of Milos has been reduced a little bit, which is a bit of a shame. That was a very fun build though, I used it for most of the end of the main game. I'll just double check that there wasn't any other entrances or exits that we missed. Where we came from. Definitely nothing up there. Considering the jars are supposed to be close to sainthood, they're never very nice places. I do like that Ash of War. I do wish it was a little bit cheaper to cast. Doesn't change the fact that it's very, very fun. Hidden item up there that we'll have to make sure to keep an eye out for how to get. Can't see anything on top of any of the jars. Not sure what happened there. It didn't look like we took much damage, unless I missed something. Now this jar did come from above us. Either that's like some weird quirk, or it goes to somewhere else. Very cool armour. Reminds me very much of Sauron's armour from the Lord of the Rings. And yeah, we saw an NPC wear it over here. Sword hand of Knight Hulan, or I think it was said. I can't remember how it's pronounced. Matching shield as well. Here's only a small shield. Does magic damage though. Got a unique skill there. Short range projectile. Looks really cool. That sort of smoking effect on it with the fact that it is pitch black. It says if you use the Ash of War immediately after blocking an incoming attack, its power is absorbed, bolstering the strength of the skill. Very cool. Reminds me a little bit of the Erdtree Great Shield. I know there's someone in that jar. Do you think these sort of jar enemies have got a weakness to fire damage? Because I know it was a colossal weapon, but the anvil hammer did a very good job of taking these guys out. Flask, obviously. I think I just pretty much one-shot them. with the Ash of War. I'm not quite sure what happened there. I mean, I'll take it. If that was the Ash of War, that's awesome. Obviously have a weakness to it. They did have the Curseblade Mirror. So it's quite interesting, it does say attacks immediately after being summoned. So it's obviously very aggressive. Hopefully it's not a threat to you summoning them. I have a feeling though that as annoying as these guys are to fight, they're not actually going to be that great as a Spirit Ash. FP cost isn't too bad on them, I guess. How long we got left of the episode? Right, in between episodes I did craft some fire pots. Or hefty fire pots, because that's how we take out the armoured furnace golems. You can use furnace pots as well, they do more damage, but I don't really have enough materials to craft many of them. How annoying these bird enemies are and how many of them there are. He went the wrong way to get to the furnace golem. Probably could have avoided all that damage if I just went this way to begin with. Just hope we don't miss. So these furnace golems, we can't attack their legs. So we have to go up on the Spirit Spring. Obviously they have got homing fire bombs going towards us. Hoping we can hide behind this hill for them. A bit closer than I'd like. No idea what's going on. That went well as a first attempt. Let's try that again. I am just going to skip to the attempt that we do this because they do take a very long time to take down. So that was the next attempt, and literally with our last pot, we did get another cracked tier, along with a furnace visage, which is one of the items you need to build the furnace pots, the hefty furnace pots, which make it take less to take these guys down. Sounds like this increases the power of our spirit summons, which is pretty cool. Let's see. We can make some more furnace pots. So yeah, you need the red flesh mushrooms, which can be bought from the finger maidens if you've handed in the relevant bell bearing to them. And here are the furnace pots, and they're apparently they do a lot more damage to these furnace guys, these furnace golems, but they need embers of mesmer, which are, I've only found one place. Same mushrooms, but then there's that furnace visage, and the only place that I've been able to find them is here, where we fought the dragon, the undead dragon, and there was the repeating crossbow. I think it was up here. Doesn't look right on the map. Just going to double check while we still have time. But the black fireflies are found quite commonly throughout the Shadowlands, I guess. There they are. Ember and Mesmer. Basically look like red slugs. Ground. One down here. It's where we fought the undead ghost flame dragon. So we can make some furnace pots, but we have got limited resources. Where was the other armoured one? On the way up from here. I think we're missing one. I might look up where all the furnace golems are, just because I think we might be missing one. Another good first attempt. Like before, I'll just cut to whenever our successful attempt is. Hopefully we have the same luck as last time, or last furnace golem. Sounds pretty cool. Don't know how effective it's going to be, but restoring your FP on landing attacks, so it could potentially be very useful. And I wonder if it counts for attacks that require FP. So if you're using a weapon art and then land the weapon art, does it then still restore your FP? Or it depends how long it lasts. I do think there should be more methods of regenning your FP in Elden Ring though, just to allow you to use those weapon arts a bit more freeingly. The wrong marker. Set one over here. I think here's a good place to wrap this episode up, looking at how long it's been. And yeah, it was nice that we got that on our second attempt again, same as the first one we took on. But thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode and been enjoying the series so far. If you have been enjoying the series, please like and subscribe for more, and then that way you won't miss out on anything. Also, let me know down in the comments below if there's anything you'd like me to test out or show for you guys, or if you think there's anything that I've missed. That's always appreciated. Thanks again for watching. I always appreciate you guys being here, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode.